All right. So you're thinking about taking the plunge, studying in the Netherlands, big decision. And we're diving deep into what makes Dutch education tick.
It's really quite unique.
Now, I know you're out there thinking deep dive, sounds intense, but don't worry, we're not getting into the nitty-gritty of, visa applications and all that just yet. We're talking about the big picture here. What makes the Dutch education system special? And to help us with that, I've got an expert in all things Dutch education.
Happy to be here.
So let's jump right in. One of the things that really blew me away was how early on the Netherlands embraced international students. Like we're talking the 1950s. Nobody was doing that back then.
Oh, absolutely. It was practically unheard of. They were way ahead of the curve. They were actually the very first non-English speaking country to offer full-on programs taught entirely in English just for international students. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
That's incredible. Talk about forward thinking. So it's no surprise they're a global leader in international education today. And speaking of international students, how many English-taught programs are we talking about these days?
Well, let's just say you've got options. Over 2,000 to choose from.
Wow, 2,000. That's not just a few courses here and there. That's a whole lot of choices. So it's not just about being welcoming, it's about quality too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Dutch universities consistently earn top spots in global rankings, especially in fields like engineering, technology, and business. A Dutch degree carries some serious weight.
Music to my ears. I'm all about those future career prospects. It's like a golden ticket, right? Okay, so you're sold on the idea of studying in the Netherlands. But where do you even begin?
Well, that's where the fun begins. The Dutch system, it's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure book.
I love those. Tell me more.
You've got your universities of applied sciences. We're talking HBOs here. HBOs are all about practical skills, hands-on learning, getting you ready for the real world. Think of it like this. You graduate, you're job ready.
So it's perfect if you're someone who wants to jump right into their career.
Exactly. But then you've got your research universities, your WOs. They're all about diving deep into theory, research, complex concepts. This is for the student who's passionate about pushing the boundaries of knowledge, maybe even going on to get a PhD.
So whether you're a hands-on learner or a theory enthusiast, there's a place for you in the Netherlands.
Precisely.
Now, I have to ask about something called problem-based learning, or PBL. It sounds pretty intense.
It's actually really cool. Imagine this. You're in a group, you get a real-world problem, and it's up to you to find the solution.
Whoa, like what kind of problem?
It could be anything, really. Say you're studying engineering, right? You might be tasked with designing a sustainable energy system for a local community. Or maybe you're studying business. You might have to come up with a marketing plan for a new product launch.
So it's all about applying what you're learning to real-life scenarios.
Exactly. No more just memorizing facts and figures. PBL is about critical thinking, teamwork, problem solving. Skills that employers are looking for.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so PBL, definitely a big plus. But there's something else that really piqued my interest. Freedom of education. What's that all about?
This is where the Dutch system truly shines. It's all about giving institutions the power to do their own thing, to be creative, innovative.
So universities have a lot of autonomy.
Tons. They get to design their own curricula, choose their own teaching methods, all that jazz.
That's amazing. It's like they're encouraging universities to constantly evolve and adapt.
Exactly. It keeps things fresh, relevant, and it leads to a much wider variety of programs compared to other systems.
So it's not just about hitting the books, right? Studying in the Netherlands, it's got to be a cultural adventure too.
Oh, for sure. The Dutch have this incredibly collaborative spirit. It's woven into their culture, and you see it reflected in their education system. Teamwork is key.
I love that. So even if you're miles away from home, you're not alone. You're part of a team.
Exactly. You're building connections, making friends, immersing yourself in a new culture. And hey, speaking of culture, even if your program's in English, why not try picking up some Dutch?
Right, it's like a bonus skill.
It'll open up a whole new world. You can connect with locals on a deeper level, navigate daily life more smoothly.
It's like they say, when in Rome. Or should I say, when in Rotterdam.
So much to think about. It's exciting, but it can also feel overwhelming, right? With so many amazing options, how do you even start narrowing down your choices? Well, that's the challenge, isn't it? Finding the perfect fit for you. But hold on. Before you book that one-way ticket, remember, every coin has two sides. And in our next episode, we're flipping the script and exploring the challenges of starting in the Netherlands. Because it's not all tulips and windmills, folks. Stay tuned.